Moment of truth. So we're pumping our radial formed wall, and Larry's up running the small hose. So if you followed along the last couple weeks, you've learned a lot about concrete. I'm going to throw it all at you right here. It's going to come together. So we're running the small pump, which has the small hose. So we're running small aggregate 4,000 PSI pump mix at a 7.5 slump. So that's small rock, because we have a small hose. No big rock in small hoses, that doesn't work. That's what we use the big overhead boom for. 7.5 slump is pretty wet. And we've got to nail this pretty perfectly. If our design mix is too stiff, we're not going to get good coverage inside of our big tall wall with all that steel in it. We're going to end up with air voids, and that's a problem. If it's too wet, it's too heavy, we have too much pressure, too much risk of electrical box infiltration. So it's got to be just right. So a 7.5 was pretty perfect. We do have our test crew out here testing our batch today. And what Larry's doing is he's moving from side to side across this wall. He's going to run the whole length of the wall at the bottom, visually fill it, and then oh, the guys just took off. He's got the vibrator right there. A little different from maybe some vibrators you guys might have seen. This one goes down the wall, and they're actually going to drop the hose with the vibrating tip all the way down the wall and run that vibrator to make sure that all the air comes out. So they're going to do it in lifts. They're not just filling one whole side. They're going to move side to side across the wall and do it in lifts. Make sure it's all full, make sure it's all vibrated. We get all the air bubbles out, but we can't over vibrate it either. If we run the vibrator too much in that mud, what happens is all that small rock in the mud, all that aggregate, falls through the suspension in that concrete. And what we'll have is, we'll have little chunks of rock, little aggregate, burning the face of the finish, and it won't look good. So it's a fine line. This is a lot science, but it's also a lot art. And that's why these two guys on this wall have almost 50 years of experience combined. These guys have been doing this a while. So you're not gonna watch my video for 3 minutes and come out here and build one of these radius walls and pour it perfectly. But here it is, it's happening. It's going down, 7.5 slump. We do have a little bit of admix in this mixture as well. We're running XP 1000 waterproofing agent, and that's going to keep our finished wall waterproof, and it's also going to protect the integrity of our steel from any moisture and moisture vapor, since we're not putting any finishes on this wall. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be stripping it and looking at it soon.